Hope everybody having a good night tonight. Well, pretty much on this video, I'm going to explain, like the different trading style. Well, not trading style really, but like the different candles between, like the candles and different other way that you can use to read price within the market. And as you can see, this right here is the candlesticks. Everybody use the candlesticks because that's what everybody is very familiar to. And as you can tell, the candlesticks have a lot of noise into it, like a lot of high points, low points, so it's a lot of jumpy a lot. So on this video, I'm not gonna explain none of the markups I have or none of this. I'm just gonna explain specifically the candles and what dealing with price. So as you know, this is the candlesticks, which what is everybody use. So, but if you click this indication right here on Traders View, you can find the bars, which the bars are pretty much very similar to candlesticks, but it's kind of hard to read a lot of the time because you have to understand that one of these bars right here is open and closed. Even though the bars went all the way up here, that means price went up here. Price open right here, price went up here, price came down here, but price came back up here and closed right here. You know, some people can use it, some people can't. Some people find it easier to use, as you can see, like right here, price open and over here, price went up, came all the way down here, but came back up and closed right here, and that's where the other one opened at. And then the other one, as you know, candlesticks, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. We have the hollow candles, which is the same thing as the Japanese candlesticks. It's just hollow. That's all it is. It's just hollow. We have the Aiken Ashi, which the Aiken Ashi is pretty much indicating, not an indicating tool, but it's a trending. It's a trend tool. It lets you know when the market is trending. Like you can see, like right here, you can clearly tell it's an uptrend going up. And right here is clearly a downtrend. Right here it's a little bit choppy, but you can clearly tell it's still an uptrend, even though it's a little bit choppy. And as you can see in the market, get right here, boom, uptrend, everything blue, everything blue. Made a little red right here, not a lot of reds, not big ones. So it's still letting you know the market is still trying to go up, boom. Big blues. And right here, the market is clearly on a downtrend. Now it's going down. Now right here, it's chopping right here, so we don't know what it's gonna do. It might be red, it might be blue. So we just a waiting time. We're just waiting right now. As you can see how it is. Once it's blue for a good period of time. You can use this to trade with the trend. You just got to do some good markups, but you can use this to get on and ride the trend like for real. You can boom, right here is red. It hit, it hit a support level, and the next thing you know is blue all the way. Yeah, it did a little pullback, letting you know, indication that it's pulling back a little bit, but it's blue all the way. You know, I personally I love using Icon Eshi. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love using Icon Eshi. It's clear to read. It's not noisy as candlesticks, as you can see, and it lets you know clearly what the trend is. It's not as choppy a lot of the time. It lets you know what the trend is and how the market is doing. It's pretty much a price based tool really. My bad. And then next we have the lines, the line chart. Now the line chart is pretty much just a price based charting. If you do a lot of price action and you understand the lines and stuff, it's a good tool to use it. Definitely if you're trading divergence, it's very good in picking up divergence into the market. So if you learning divergence and you trade divergence, this is one of the best ones to use to be trading divergence. And we have the area, which is pretty much just like the bars. I mean, not the bars, but the line. But it just the area, a shaded area of where price is at and how price is moving. You might see this right here on like on Yahoo and and Google and stuff like that. Not a lot of people use. Well, I'm not gonna say not a lot of people use them, but not a lot of people I know personally really use them. I mean, a lot of people I know personally do use the lines to do their markups. As you can see, it's perfect touch. Like everything, perfect, perfect touches. So if you want to get like the perfect price touches into the market, then the lines is pretty much what you probably want to be using. And then we have the wrinkles. With the wrinkles, if you're not paying for TradingView, then it's not. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be using it because it's only gonna allow you to go to the daily chart. So you can only view the wrinkles on the daily chart. Like me, I can use it on the 1 hour because I kind of have the trial going on just to test it out, so I can make this video really. And this is pretty much nothing but price movement. Each one of these are like 10 10 pips. So this is 10 pips. 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 And this is 10 pips. Each one of these are 10 pips within the market. So even if you're trading this and you're going for 10 pips, just wait for 10 block. I mean, just wait for one square. That's it. That's all you need. Once that one square form, boom, you got your 10 pips. You get out. You're going for 30 pips. You get 30. I mean, you get 3 squares. That's it. So if you trade price action and you like price movement, then yes, the wrinkles, I would say, get them, test them out, play with them, see how they do. Now, the line breaks. A lot of people don't really use this. Is very complicated. It look complicated. I mean, it's good for the trend also, but as in reading it is not as complex. I would say it's not as complex or as easy to kind of read and understand it like that. Unless you've been learning it for a minute, then yeah, you can understand it. And this, I personally don't know what this is. I don't even think it's going to show. Yeah, this is not going to show. I don't know what it is. I don't even think it works. And personally, this nobody that I know or nobody that I know trading uses this because for one, what is this? This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, do not even go to this because I don't even think this is worth explaining or looking into personally. So so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm going back to my Icon Ashes because this is a trade I'm actually looking at. I'm not gonna tell you if I'm really looking for a buy or sell because I don't give out signals. But yeah, this is a trade I'm actually looking at. And personally, just like go through these, man, play through them and find what you like. Really, I'm not gonna just find what you comfortable with. Trading is about getting comfortable to what you want to do, man. If it's gonna be a long-term thing, just find what you could you feel comfortable with and stick with it. Personally, just stick to what you like. You don't gotta trade what everybody else is trading. Find something you like and get into it. That's it.